Now that you have a Google account, the question is, what can I do with it? So anytime you open up a browser, and preferably you are using Chrome as your browser, you can go to Google and you are dropped into the Google search engine. You'll notice I have a sign in button over here on the right because I've not technically logged into my Google account yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And once I'm logged into my Google account, I can tell that I am actively enrolled or logged in because a picture, which I've uploaded, is presented. Now when I want to log out, I can click on that and do a sign out. You always want to sign out of Google if you're on a public machine because you don't want someone coming in behind you and being able to get to your Google Drive, which is what this video is about. So once I'm logged into Google, you will notice this little app grid box right here. And if you click on it, it will bring up all the Google tools that you have access to because you've enrolled. Today we're going to be focusing on your Google Drive. What a Google Drive is essentially a filing cabinet someplace in the cloud, and what the cloud simply means is we don't ever have to drive to that location. We can get at it anywhere, anytime. All we need is internet access. In your Google Drive, this is where all your files will be stored based on the tools that you have used with Google, which will be our next quick video tutorial. For right now, I want to show you how to navigate your drive. So your drive is made up of files or folders that you're going to put those files in. Now you'll notice here I have a bunch of folders. Some of my folders have a little white emblem on it which indicates a person or that this particular folder has been shared with another person. You will notice down here are my files, and files can be shared with other people as well. You will be sharing your folder with your teacher so that you can share documents back and forth and leave them in the cloud. So to make a new folder, what you're going to do is you're going to click on My Drive and you're going to choose New Folder. And when you do that, it will ask you for the name. And you are going to be calling it Career Portfolio. And once you have created that folder, it will then show up in your list. And now what you want to do is you want to share this with your teacher. So to share this folder with your teacher, you'll right-click on it and you'll choose the Share option. Now at this point you need to have your teacher's email address so that you can type it in correctly and give them access to read, comment, or edit on your documents that you'll be using. So I'm going to go ahead and type in a teacher's name, and now this portfolio will become shared and a little diagram will show up on that once the teacher has accepted the invitation to share it. Now, a couple other quick things before we leave here. One, over here, you can get the link of a folder or your drive. You can look at, based on what you've clicked, you can look at who you have shared with. You can remove or delete a folder, but remember that will delete everything in it. You have more actions and you can click on those and take a look. Or you can change the view. I'm going to go ahead and change my view. And when I'm in this particular view, it's called the list view, and it just lists them in basically alphabetical order down the list. Okay, I prefer to be in what we call the grid view because it's a little bit easier. Now at this point, we're going to end this little tutorial and you'll go on to the next video on how do you use your Google Drive to create documents. Take care.